The briefing. The brothers Kevin and Ben sit on a rooftop shirtless in a safe house overlooking the horizon and making jokes and laugh about the events of the day. They had been feeding the resistance intel on enemy movements, helping them ambush their convoys. But recently they had been using a scientist who had defected to them and was feeding them decent information on the regime's plans. Man, this is one boring operation, meeting assets, spying, playing hide and seek with the enemy. I want to fight these demons. Kevin, what are you talking about? This is fun and safe. I'm not keen about being captured again, brother. Ben, yeah, that time you were crying. Ben, come and save me, it's too much. Kevin, oh really, I remember it more as, I don't want to be alone, man, I miss my brother. I can't live without him. Ooh, Ben, I didn't say that, you little brat. Kevin, come on, think about it. What are you gonna do without me? Ben, don't make it gay, bro. Both men laugh as their beepers go away, alerting them of an incoming mission. Kevin, Daniel got us on call again. Ben, hopefully we get into the fight. Daniel, well, boys, we are being tasked with a very important operation. You have been fighting from the shadows, doing reconnaissance and espionage ops. But today you're going kinetic. Ben, what's the mission? Eager to know if he will get into the fight or not. Daniel, well, you will be doing an extraction. Kevin, of who, sir? Daniel, it's a familiar face, your asset, Frank Lee. I'm guessing you don't need a briefing on who he is, right? Kevin, we don't. He's a scientist working for the regime. Ben, his lead to some of our most successful busts. Daniel, good, you're gonna get him out. Ben, why? Daniel, he has been compromised and put in a safe house and put on house arrest. Kevin, compromised? Ben, what about his family? Daniel, they were extracted by the SAG teams, but they couldn't get to him in time. Ben, how come? Daniel, they were in separate locations. His family was at home and he wasn't. He and his security team was ambushed and intercepted before he could get home. Kevin, so where is he? Daniel, he is in the city of Abaddon. It is crawling with troops, monsters and planes. You are gonna have to be careful going in. Ben, we got it handled. This safe house, though, is it a simple safe house or a fortress? Daniel, both. It's a compound, lightly guarded, but everywhere around is like hornet's nest snipers and tanks everywhere. If you need backup, you know where to call. Kevin, once we get him out of the safe house, how do we get out? Ben, yeah, it's going to be impossible to get out. When we break him out, we aren't going to be able to extract. Daniel, yes, the city is going to go into lockdown, but the Holy Spirit got your back. Air Force jets are on standby for air support, and there's a 91 house available 300 meters from the target. Everything else is up to you. Kevin, roger that, Humpty Dumpty, Master mocking his injured leg, as Daniel chuckles, ending the call. Back at Fisher headquarters, the Holy Spirit briefs Linda and Sean on their mission. Holy Spirit, hello, lady and gentlemen, you are being tasked with an extraction operation. You will be tracking down and extracting a little girl called Mia. She is 7 and currently alone out there by herself. Sean, well, I don't want to be that guy, but why are we going in to save a little girl, Aunt? There are other little girls out there. What makes this one so special? Holy Spirit, well, in case you forgot, they are all made in the image of God, and she is the only one out there. The rest are already here in the safe haven where she can be reunited with her family. Now, don't you feel like a monster, as he laughs to himself? Sean, I was just asking, sir, why am I on an extraction op? Isn't that something for the Fishers? Linda, finally a good question. Why is he here again? Holy Spirit, well, maybe you also need reminding that we don't do any of this alone. This ain't the place for that. Loners get killed, man or woman. And you will need an escort, that's why Sean is here. We have her location. She is with some resistance fighters, but she needs to be in the safe haven here. Sean, all right, sir, how are we gonna get her out? Holy Spirit, first, get her to the 91 safe house. Delta team will be there waiting, and you move together. Linda, the mission seems too simple. Are you sure you're not sending me on this one because of my dad? Holy Spirit. Well, in the spirit of honesty. Yes, you are, in fact, being pampered by Daddy. Don't cry about it. Linda, but why? She asks, almost whining. Sean, don't cry about it, proceeds to cry about it. Sean says mockingly. Both the Holy Spirit and Sean laugh. Holy Spirit, all right, focus up, it's no man's land out there, and I don't want you there on your own besides. Sean is one of our best guys, and you can always call on me. Linda, all right, so when do we start? Holy Spirit, I'll link you up with the resistance. They will take you to the girl.